What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Mathis here, aka Marrdarxth. Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. So, the last time I did a video like this, I talked about the shadow momentum and, like, pretty much what it was about, of it being your own imagination and whatnot, and so on and there forward. So, um, what I want to talk about today is, don't mind me, my glasses are a little foggy. Um, So, what I want to talk about is the variants of the Chosen Shadow. So, it begins all the way back from 2021, which was the beginning of Marrdarxth, and me going through kind of a metamorphosis, change, and whatnot. So, a little while back, I was going through some rebranding ideas, right? Because I was like, if I want to create longevity, I want to make a name that sticks out. Now, if you've seen my past reel before, like the short film on TikTok, you know, and if you don't, I'll say it again. My character, Marrdarxth, is based off of Daredevil, Spider Man, and Deadpool, right? Those are the three street level characters, right? Mainly Spider Man and Daredevil. But the origin behind Marrdarxth is Darth Maul and Darth Vader. So I put it all together backwards and did two R's and then an X for Darth. The X is really silent. So that's where it came from. But going into the other thing of the variants of Marrdarxth, there's the anti-hero, which is the beginning, black, blue, and red. The Judgment Shadow is black and purple. The third one is the Rebirth, which is the Resurgence, which is gray, fuchsia, and purple. Fuchsia blue. The fourth one is Brood, which is based off of Ghost Rider. And if you are a wrestling fan, it's also inspiration from the faction The Brood with Edge, Christian, and Gangrel. That's where it came from. And then the fifth one is the black and white version, which is the Fallen Shadow. I'm going through a metamorphosis period of hard times, like last year, for a lot of people. And then coming into the current one, which most of you have probably seen recently, which is purple, black, and white. So that's the rebrand suit that I came up with and whatnot. You know, the jagged mouth. The mask, actually, a picture of my profile is based off of my purge mask I had in the past, and I still do to this day. So I thought I'd come up with it, and then it's a combination fused with my original one and then my current one, which is like a smiley face, but it's jagged with like stitches and whatnot. So those are like the variants of Marrdarxth, the different metamorphosis periods of Marrdarxth. Um, Coming later on this year, I'm gonna be sketching more of those variants out, and then kind of doing a little show and tell and whatnot. Just to kind of be more specific with the titles and how powerful these variants are and all that good stuff. So I look forward to doing that. On other news too, I've been hearing a lot about a lot of these games coming out this year. Of course, GTA 6 being one of them. I am looking forward to that, considering of all favors. But not just that game, but also Lego Batman. I've been playing that as of recently. Um, I've been looking a lot into Marvel Rivals. I've been looking at the skins and whatnot. I'm really pleased with how they did um, the Shadowland suit from season 2 of Daredevil. So that's that. Um, yeah, I have quite a few upcoming gameplay coming up. I know I haven't done it in a while because I've been taking a break and then, prioritizing my personal life, getting ready for college and stuff like that, adulting. We all go through that period, especially at the age of 22. Um, and even younger than that, even if you're just coming out of high school, out of 18, Um, you're figuring out life, but you want to prioritize the best way possible. I graduated at 19, but I didn't really have a plan until I want to say maybe about 2 years ago or whatnot. Actually, really last year. So I feel like I'm right where I need to be in terms of what I want to do, with choreography and stuff like that. Just all those things that come to mind. So I would say the flow state that I'm in is a really good one because I come up with these ideas and whatnot. I take it and run with it, even if it doesn't turn out the way that I thought it did. But that's what conclude that's what go not conclude but like that's what goes into the variance of these counterpieces of the chosen shadow, is that he's not just one version, he's every version, but it's different variants but the same person, right? That's just like Spider-Man having multiple suits, but he's the same person. He's still Peter Parker at the end of the day. Same thing with Daredevil. Same thing with Wolverine. Same thing with pretty much a hero and villain that it begins with. Um, so I feel like where it stands with it coming to life is really just finding some pieces and whatnot of like different costume designs. I would love to make my own DIY cosplay costume, buy scratch, buy a sewing machine. I think that would be pretty cool, especially how I describe it based off of how the way it will look. You know what I mean? So I think that would be pretty cool if I had, do that one day. So yeah. On other news, to close out this video, my college orientation is coming up next Wednesday. It'll be a presentation first, and then my first official day for college is on July 6th. So I will be making sure to do my little commentary on that even before then and then even after the experience and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But that's all I got, guys. The moral of this video was not just about me rambling, but just about what this relates to in real life for me, bringing this character to life and bringing other characters to life, but also with just you do whatever you set your mind to. So, yeah. Anyways, with that being said, crowns up, never down.